Welcome back to Stay Tuned. I'm Tony Angelo. I'm super pumped. I just got a line on a very sweet Ford F100. Pickup trucks are getting tough to find at a good price these days, and this thing is about $7,500 for a 1971 F100 long bed V8 manual. My goal is to build a down and dirty street machine for a decent price, and there's tons and tons of parts for these things. There's Crown Vic front end swaps. You can do all sorts of different motors. They're absolutely killer, and we've never worked on a Ford truck here at Stay Tuned. So we've got to get all the way down to Central Virginia. And since gas is $5 a gallon here in Pennsylvania, I just picked up this sweet BMW motorcycle. Kunz is gonna get in his Harley and we're gonna ride down there because they're the most fuel efficient things that we have. And maybe the most fun. So if you don't know, the bearded mechanic, my guy Craig, is working on my FXR right now, and I want something to ride for the summer. So I just picked this thing up. It is a 1996 R850R that I picked up for $2,400 with only 17,000 miles on it, which might sound like a lot for a Harley, but for a German bike, it's just getting broke in. The only issue is that this man bought this motorcycle in 2002 and has put a whopping 700 miles on it since. Is it ready for a road trip? I don't know. Is it going either way? Absolutely. So the only thing I've seen that's like a red flag so far, if you're looking at this thing, this is an oil-cooled 4-valve opposed boxer. It's a German boxer. We'll need a cool name for it at some point. There's a little bit of rust in the tank. It does fire up. There's a couple of things that are finicky with this bike, but generally they are supposed to be super reliable and just great standard old motorcycles. Hop on them and ride them forever. It's got oil in it and it looks wicked clean. Now, I know there's one Achilles heel from this bike from just searching on the internet. It's a shaft drive bike that's all encapsulated, and one of the very minor failure points is they're changing the oil in this thing. I'm gonna pull this out here and see what it looks like. Just kidding. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there's oil in there.
Nice.
Looks perfect. All right. I'm gonna wipe it down, put some air in the tires, and ride it to Virginia. Here we go.
How hard can it be?
Yeah, how hard could it be? Right? I mean, let me take it around the block first, probably, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a motorcycle. Feels good, man. You know, it's not crazy powerful. It's a little squishy, but smooth, torquey. Feels good. I want to check the tire pressure and we'll hit the road. All right, Mike Kunz has showed up. He is our cameraman slash editor slash kind of resident motorcycle dude, Harley dude.
I'll take it.
Yeah. He showed up on his 89 FXR. If you don't know, these are like strangely good handling, designed by Eric Buell, 80s, 90s Harleys. That if you want to go out and get riding on a Harley, get yourself an FXR. They're tough to find, but they're absolutely wicked. That's what I have at Craig's. So we're about to hit the road. I'm feeling good. My bike is quiet as a church mouse, so I'm gonna stay by you and you can scare all the drivers away.
This is not quiet, so
Yeah.
together the average of them is like a normal.
Like one norm, yeah, perfect.
We'll be fine.
It's like our heights too, together. All right, so we made our first stop. We made it all the way to Intercourse, Pennsylvania. Rode about an hour and a half. We're here at Barry's Car Barn. It is one man's collection of 50 cars and 30 motorcycles. Some absolute heaters here. A ton of first generation Corvettes, 70 Chevelle SS, bunch of Mustangs. Really great stuff. We're gonna grab a burger, walk around and take it all in. Wild. Wild stuff. Once in a while, you want to pop into one of these real fancy car museums and just get inspired a little bit, and then we'll go out and get something real grimy and do a worse version of it. All right, back on the road. We've got 250 miles left or something.
Most of them. Most of the miles.
We got most of the miles left.
Let's go.
Right, yeah, let's get it. We have been jamming for the last 3.5 hours on these motorcycles. It's been windy, it's kind of cold. I'm having a blast. This is beautiful country. If you haven't noticed, we're on like 2-lane highways the whole way. We're taking back roads. It's like a 6-hour, 20-minute trip, and we are about 4 hours into this thing. I'm having an absolute blast. That's a lot of riding. I haven't been on a motorcycle ride that long in a very long time. BMW is absolutely killing it. That thing is just a regular, fun, does everything pretty decent motorcycle. For a bike that hasn't gone more than a couple hundred, maybe 40 miles a year for the last 18 years, it's doing fantastic. Kunz's FXR, the Harley is ripping and rocking, no problems. I just talked to the guy who has the F100. He is going to let us come first thing in the morning, so our goal is to get the hotel near him. But we just went through a beautiful national park. We're gonna hit Harper's Ferry, which is incredible. National park was called like Kachikoki, Coctorino, Cockatosin.
Coctosin?
Maybe Coctosin. It was something weird, but it was really cool. Lots of switchbacks. We had a couple bridges. I'm having a blast. Freezing my butt off. This is great. Super pumped to get my eyeballs on this Ford. It is a 71 long bed. It's orange. He says it's very decent. It's so much cheaper than everything else I've found on Marketplace because obviously it doesn't run great and it needs a bunch of work. So it'll be perfect for us to drive 6+ hours back. Let's go. We just got here. We have arrived in Culpeper, Virginia. We rode for 6 hours on these bikes and they totally made it. Basically no failures. My turn signal fell off. I'm gonna call it a win. In the morning, we're gonna head over and see this F100. It's like 20 more miles down the road. I'm super pumped and that's gonna be the real beginning of this week's adventure. Although, this is pretty sweet too. Time to pass out. I need a hot shower and a cold beer. It's 32 degrees out here. It is literally freezing, and with the wind chill, it's 25. We were not prepared for this.
Cold.
It's too cold, man. This is not motorcycling weather, but it's what we got. We're out here. We're gonna get there and hopefully warm up in this truck. Yeah, let's see how bad it is. He says it doesn't run great, but it's probably better than being out here.
I'm cold too.
Yeah! So we made it to the truck. This is the F100. It's a 71 F100. It's had like kind of rough and rowdy paint job thrown on it at some point. It's a 302 with a 3 on the tree manual. There's some good, there's some bad. It looks like a decent truck, to be honest, at this point. It's 32 degrees out here. My hands are frozen off. We have done a ton of riding. It was super epic. At one point riding last night, we come into this clearing, a little straightaway. A bald eagle swoops down upon us. I felt exalted by the American spirit. It was incredible. So I'm in. I think we're gonna make a deal with this dude. Also, it's too cold to ride home. We're not gonna make it. Brian's gonna come back out here. He's been awesome already. He said he hasn't had the truck a very long time. It's probably got 120K on it. He said it seems to run okay. It's got some wiring issues. Sometimes it stays running, sometimes it doesn't. I think it might just be the solenoid before it's got that big external solenoid setup. Yeah, I like it. I think we get it. This is an iconic year. This is one of my favorite years with that grill. It looks super, super cool. Short cab, long bed, ready to work. It's a good truck. Yeah, look at it. Look at that thing. Very cool. The grill's in nice shape. There's some rust around it here and there, spots. The paint is either thin and kind of orange peeled. I don't wonder if Barb could buff her out a little bit. But this is a decent looking truck. He's asking a decent price too. So I'm excited. You know, a lot of these trucks are 12, 13, 14 grand now. Everything costs $1 million currently. He's asking 7,500 bucks. So we're gonna drive it around and try to get him down a little bit. He said he's open to offers, so sounds good. Clutch feels good. Let's see what she does. There's some gear in here somewhere. Come on, baby. There we go.
Oh, look at all this.
What's happening?
I don't know.
It's smoking? Let's try to find that gear again. All right, we've gone like a quarter mile. Dash is smoking and the shifter doesn't seem to do much. I don't really know how I did it the first time. There we go. That's something. Where's the gate? That's third. First. Back in. Steering feels awful. Shifter feels awful.
Okay. The seat's nice though.
The seat is nice.
Really nice.
The paint sucks, if I'm being honest, but like whatever.
It's not terrible.
Yeah. You know, it's fun to come down and be like, I'm gonna make a deal with Cash, but realistically, this guy has us right where he wants us.
Yeah.
Because I would do anything to not ride that motorcycle home at 30.
Roll in on 2 bikes. It's 31 degrees out. I don't know how good your haggling stance is.
Yeah. All right, that's like whatever. Let's buy it.
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously. Let's go make my guy a deal.
Heck yeah.
Put it on insurance to go home. Gotta figure out how to get these bikes inside.
Yeah. Yeah, should we go buy ratchet straps on this test drive?
Let's go make a deal. That's not really, I mean, man, where's neutral? Up there? Yeah, this shifter is unbelievable. This is tough. Where you at, baby? Where you at, big dog? I don't think it's the clutch, but I'll be surprised if we get going by the time this light goes anywhere. Alright, man, might help. Where'd they all go? Oh, there's one.
Pick one.
Ah, second will work. Close enough. Alright, it's awesome, and honestly, if it wasn't, we'd try to buy it anyway. So
We're driving it home.
we're driving.
For
Yeah,
sure.
the steering is shot. The shifter is non-existent. The gears are.
We'll be driving it all the way home in a second.
The gears are a vague dream. It's like a vague promise that never gets done. So it's sort of like a politician.
Oh.
It's got a politician shifter. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'll ride in this seat.
Yeah,
Let's do
I
it.
dig it.
Yeah, I'm in. It's a classic Ford, man. I love them. They're so good. There's so much stuff you can swap to them. The plan is to make it like a real mean street truck, but keep it kind of on the cheap. You can swap in the Crown Victoria front end with a little bit of work. You can swap in later Mustang independent setup I've just seen people are doing. I think it's really cool. I like it, and the shape and the look of it is awesome, and I dig along.
The bodies are awesome.
Let's try to make a deal with this thing. Let's do it. All right, so we made a deal for the truck. I feel good about it. We just have one last thing to deal with. We have to put 1,000 pounds of motorcycles in it and try to drive it out of here. And hope they fit. This thing's huge. That thing's not small. All right, so we've got the motorcycles strapped down in the back of this Sport Custom F100. I'm loving this thing already. At about 55 miles an hour, it feels like it's gonna come apart. There's definitely issues with it running, staying running when you don't want it to, and not running when you do want it to. We're gonna figure it out. We got it at Brian's hair. We pulled down the road here. I threw this thing on insurance, and we're gonna hit the streets. Now remember, we've got to get all the way to Pennsylvania in this thing. We'll see what happens. It's now hauling 1,000 pounds of gear and us, but I'm excited, man. This is a cool truck. We're gonna make it even cooler, but if we can just get it back to Pennsylvania, back to the shop, I'll feel awesome. It is 9:45 in the morning, because that man had us out of bed at 6:30. Feels crazy, I feel like it's noon already, but we're just getting stuff done. Already in fourth gear.
Haven't had a single cup of coffee.
No coffee yet. On the highway. Two-laner. The place looks cool.
Yeah.
All right, lady. A good idea when the window doesn't go to just push it super hard, but she did it. This is one of those Ford trucks where you sit with the gas tank. It's like right behind you. They outlawed that for obvious reasons later on, but it's pretty exciting. It's good for weight distribution and explosions. Only took about 5.5 gallons. It's saying it's got about 3/4 tank. I'm gonna not push it, hit the road, see what happens. Put some miles down, see how she runs. Right, so the GPS is taking us through Shenandoah National Park. We've been up a mountain already. It's very curvy, it's kind of gnarly. A real good test of this truck and how everything's going. Get in there, baby. It's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful country up here. Just, you know, we're putting this thing through its paces real hard right off the bat. Steering is miserable. Absolutely the worst.
Doesn't seem to be that much of
Holy
it.
fuck.
Oh boy. Hard on those brakes.
Trying, buddy. We are at the top of a mountain. I didn't even notice that. Okay, yeah. Let's do our best to keep the brakes on these 4 manual drums from lighting on fire. Yeah, I didn't mention it. It's like a farm truck, total stripper model. It says Sport Custom. That means you get a little bit of trim on the sides. But manual brakes, manual steering, 3 on the tree. Best part about this truck it's got going for it is the V8.
Yeah.
Which a lot of farm trucks would have been 6 cylinders, but all good. This has got the 302 in it. All right, well, we just picked up the F100. It's running seemingly well. We're in Shenandoah National Forest, and I spent a whole day cramped up on a motorcycle. I want to get out and stretch my legs. Maybe take a little hike, explore around a little bit. I'm excited to explore Virginia. And I grabbed a set of my Raycon bone conduction headphones. These are awesome. And this message is sponsored by Raycon. So Raycon's bone conduction headphones work with something called off-ear audio. That means there's something stuck in your ears, which is killer because I'm here in a national park. I want to hear the birds chirping. If Kunz falls down a gorge and wants to call for me, I can hear him. I just be able to stay alert. If there's a moose coming, I need to do some karate. I'm dialed. My ears are open to the world. And these puppies are built really well and full of great value. They're what's called IP68 dustproof and waterproof rated. So they're super, super durable, and you get 13 hours of life out of a single charge, which means when you're in a truck driving across the great USA and you know that the cigarette lighter is never gonna work, which it never works in any of our project cars, you're dialed. Yeah, what kind of tree is that? Earthwood? Dog birch? I don't know tree stuff, but I do know good headphones, and these things are killer. And what's awesome is that because they come with a 30-day happiness guarantee, you can buy yourself a set of Raycons and be totally confident about it. So if you go right now to www.buyraycon.com/staytunedbc, you'll get 15% off your order. And remember, Mother's Day is coming up, and these are a great gift for moms. They can be sit down on a back porch, watching kids or grandkids run around, driving them crazy while they're listening to like a podcast or some kind of soothing music that lets them put up with all these ruffians out there. I'm looking at you. All right, let's get back on the road to Pennsylvania, where we're not currently, for sure. All right, so this feels weird. I like it. I'm gonna do it now. You should. I feel like I'm on the street. Oh, what track is this? It's a train horn. You got it. Shout out Trackstar. That dude's the best. That's a great one. So we're in Elkton, Virginia. We just stopped at the CNS Diner. Absolutely killer ham and eggs. Feel like $1 million. Time to get this thing out on the road. We may have to do the 2-laners at about 55 miles an hour. The front wheels turn into squares. It feels like the front end is trying to leave the back end. It's not great. Obviously, manual steering, manual brakes, old, worn out, smoked. It's all right. It's running. I'm not freezing. I feel like $1 million. Let's keep jamming. To the next coffee spot. Here we go. So on the highway, the exhaust is getting worse. And it stinks in here, it's gross. I want to get to that. I think the tires are flat. I've got a couple miles on it now, I'm getting a feel for it. The shifter linkage is not great either. I'm gonna see if we can align it or lube it up. You know, this is a base model truck. There's no console, there's no nonsense, but as you see, new windshield, 3 on the tree, if you guys don't know. It is a manual transmission that is shifted on the tree. 4 on the floor was the cool way. That was like all the super sport stuff. So the shifter would be on the floor and it would be 4 speeds. So this is only 3 speeds, no overdrive, obviously. 3rd gear is 1-to-1 and you shift it like this. And it's, there they are, that's 4 of them. That's reverse and 1, 2, 3. It's like very gnarly and notchy on the road, and this thing needs all the help it can get. I'm gonna try to lube it up. I feel like the neutral gate is weird. Let's see if we can align it a little bit better. First things first, let's put some air in the tires and get another coffee. All right, I'm gonna check the tire pressures. These are just like regular light truck tires, so they're not like 10 plies or anything. I think they're 6 ply. Let's see what they are. You can run them up to like 44 PSI. That says 20, so a little more than that. This is one of those machines you gotta put $2 in quarters in, so I'm gonna check them all out first, get an idea what we're looking at. Yeah, 17, not great. 20, and 20. Fantastic. So either the gauge is bad or these tires are very low. We gotta hustle. Oh, yeah, 35 is fine. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Man, this thing's gonna ride great when we're done, because it was awful. All right, next one. Watch out, I'm a hustle. I'm going. Boom. Look at that lady, check out the glutes. Where we at, buddy?
33.
Oh, we're dialed. We're gonna make it in one go round. Nice. $35 all around. Oh yeah. The gasket is smoked coming off the driver's side manifold. Okay. Now we'll see what we can do with that. We're gonna need a part. All right, in an effort to get our butts home, we are on the Interstate 81. Now that we have air in the tires, it's going about 60 and jamming. You can hear exhaust is screaming. And I think I hear a wheel bearing up here that might come back to haunt us, but we're jamming. It's doing an indicated 62, which in modern times, with the flow of traffic, is, well, not fast enough, really, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm in a Honda Pilot just past us going 35 faster than we are, but it's all good. We'll be a back marker for a while. Those minivans are also fast. We stopped maybe to get lunch. I hop out. I can hear this one leaking. The other tires look like they're holding air good. This one's worse than before. I don't know if I hit something and picked something up. Yeah, it's in it's a nail right here. Hear it?
Yep.
All right. Let's try to get this done quick. Found an O'Reilly. I know they'll have plugs. Let's go. There it is. Right there.
What?
Perfect. Somebody broke the head off a screw and shoved it in our tire. So basic plug kit. Comes with a reamer, some glue, and the plugs. Thread it through this needle here. These have nice T-handles. This is a slime kit. These are pretty good. A lot of times you can't get enough leverage on them to do anything. They want you to get in it with this reamer and make sure the hole's big enough. I think ours might be big enough already, but we'll find out. Oh, that's already, and just a little bit of goop on here. Just helps it seal. As dumb as it sounds, I'm just gonna spin it out. I'm trying to pull it out, it's gonna be tough. Spin it out for a while. Come on, baby. We're gonna have to find a gas station close to get back here in this thing.
So
here it comes. Yeah, that's plenty big. Get in right there and then just yank it out. Come in, cut it, flush with the treads, and we'll be good. Add that to our bag of tools, I guess, for the next time. Check out that Skyline. GTST, I believe. R32. Wicked.
Get some air.
You can like them both. I've got the plug in the tire now. It's holding. Seems like I'm gonna just check the oil and see if they have exhaust manifold donut gaskets. All right, awesome O'Reilly ribs. They had both exhaust manifold donuts we need. I grabbed a filter because I don't like to look at that one, and I feel like it's gonna come back to bite us. And I got some Castrol GTX 1030 because it looks like we're about 2 quarts low. Seems like a lot. What's up? What a pour, baby. Feeling good. Feeling strong today. That's better. Yeah, it was down at nothing. Still screaming. We're gonna stop. Let it cool off, try to fix it, eat some lunch. All right, reporting here from Hagerstown, Maryland. We just pulled over, and I'm gonna let the truck cool off. I'm gonna try to install that exhaust donut, but first, get myself some donuts or something for lunch. This is a cool town. Old, cool. I don't know what they made here, but it's sweet. Memories, yeah. That sounds weird. This is weird. All right, so we just finished a nice lunch in one of these taverns over here, and we are now gonna try to fix this exhaust. Now, I think this exhaust probably would have been a 2-in-1 because it's just like a, you know, work truck, and now it's true duals. So at some point, somebody made these pipes. Sometimes they don't fit as well as the originals did. Basically, it's like a ball and socket flange that bolts, and then this donut fits up into the exhaust manifold. So a couple of bolts, I'll drop it down, hopefully just replace this piece, because I can see that it's broken out of the driver's side, and that's what's screaming at us and making us smell all this disgusting fumes. So get that fixed and keep on rocking. We don't have a ton of tools. Remember, everything we have here we brought on motorcycles. So this is Timothy's tool roll, which is pretty well set up. I'm worried about needing a deep socket, but do you have an extension here? That's not one, right?
I think there's an extension, yeah.
All right, so looking at this truck a little more closely, it's gonna need a bunch, this is awful, a bunch of floor pan work on the body, and the rail that's like essentially the support for the body too is also smoked. You can see this is the perch that bolts into the body mount here. That's not great, and the reason it looks like we're so short on oil is that the rear main seal is leaking pretty good. As you can have a look at there. It's coming right out the bell housing. All right, I'm gonna try to get this loose. All I have is a shorty 9/16 wrench, and this has been fused on there for 100 years. And probably when it was leaking, somebody tried to tighten it up a bit more. Not that it worked. Do you have a hammer?
No. You on the back of a adjustable wrench?
I don't know if this is gonna get the job. We might need like a big extension. We might just have to tough it out here, buddy. There, half the gasket is absolutely gone, but that nut does not want to budge. And all I have is a shorty wrench and nowhere to really smack on it. We might have to come back at this when we get back to the shop and get it fixed up proper. But I'm hoping that's the only real major leak. You can see it, the whole pipe even rocks in place here. Wiggle it. So. Just wipe my hands off on this.
Yuck.
High fashion. After further investigation, we realized that the exhaust leak wasn't so bad because it looked real hard to change.
Plus we can't fix it.
Yeah, we can't fix it, so it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We are back on the road. We have, I think, 170 miles to go. See what happens. There it is. Found it. Got her. Pennsylvania. Roll back into the home state. Still got a couple more hours to go, but it feels good. Home of the revolution, baby. Awesome, so we have just pulled into the Stay Tuned shop. Back home here in Pennsylvania, I feel awesome about it, and what's great is that this thing did so well, we've still got some time to actually dig in and try to make this thing a little bit better. So the night is falling right now, come back in the morning, unload the bikes, and dig into this thing and try to make it even better, because it could definitely use some improvements. But it's awesome, we made it. 6,500 bucks for a V8 manual, very presentable, decent looking, super iconic gear F100. I feel great. It's got like a little rust we'll deal with. If y'all want to support the channel and look fresh doing it, you can pick up some Stay Tuned gear. The support for the Dart giveaway was bananas. We had tons of orders. My favorite new design, as I'm calling it, the Rock and Roll Caveman Stay Tuned shirt, the Down and Dirty Hot Rods. One of my favorites. I'm rocking this all the time under all this gear because it's freezing, but go to the website, check it out. We've got our hats, keychains, koozies, shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, all the good stuff. We've been working our butts off on the merch. And yeah, you can rock some Stay Tuned gear and look sweet doing it.
Dang. Look at that thing.
Bright orange.
Woo! Damn. Yeah, right in the dirt. Put it right there. Ooh.
Yeah.
What do you got?
71.
Okay.
Sport Custom F100.
See that? Yep.
Yeah. What do you think?
Sick.
Finally a Ford on the channel.
Yep, you're pumped.
Woo!
Declan is the dyed-in-the-wool Ford guy. Barb's closet Ford guy.
Correct.
Used to
Is that accurate?
He's had a bunch of Mustangs. He likes them.
I have.
I don't mind anything. I like all cars.
Same. I'm excited to do another small block Ford maybe though.
Yeah. So obviously, decent body. It's not perfect. 6,500 bucks in today's market is decent. You know, there's some flaky paint. It's probably home painted or something. You can see something not original color. He said that it was like, you know, restored 20 years ago. I think it's like a presentable,
absolutely,
street truck. And that's all we ever really do
Sits
around here.
good.
We don't need
Body's
anything
pretty straight, man.
too pretty. I'd like to get the trim for the fenders.
Yep.
But in my opinion, out of this generation, this is the best year.
I like it.
I like that grill.
Yeah. Super clean. Damn, this is a good looking truck, man.
Manual drums with the two bikes in the back was
Real bad, I bet.
super hectic on a couple of highways where people were like hitting, you know, traffic jams, stops. We were like just touching a delivery truck for like from 60 to 30 at one point.
I can see that being.
And he was
hectic.
probably like relaxed as could be, and I'm like, downshifting the 3 on the tree. But it does run nice. It's solid. The frame is good. Underneath, the floor pans are going to need a bunch of work. Interior is nice. They're super. On a basic model like this, there's not much to it. You know.
No, their seat looks perfect.
Nice seat and a new floor mat.
Yeah.
They painted the dash.
So I looked at the tag. It's gonna be, I think it was factory, it was the lime gold, which is like a light green. It's a really cool color. Kind of a shame it's orange, but Ford had some really, really nice colors back
That
in the
was
day.
one of my favorites.
Yeah, where do you think this orange came from?
Kubota, probably.
Yeah,
Tractor paint.
this might be a tractor paint job.
Oh, yep.
Small block.
Yeah, 302, 2-barrel, 3 on the tree, and a 9-inch in the back.
Got a 9-inch? Hell yeah. All right.
Manual steering, manual brakes. It's like a work truck, farm truck.
Yeah,
Farm
yeah.
truck status, for sure.
With some extra trim on the side. Sport Custom just
Sport
gets
Custom
this.
got you trim, I guess. I don't
Yeah,
really know.
I don't see anything else.
Wait, is that what they call them, bump sides? This bump?
That's the
Yeah.
bump,
That's the bump. We just figured it out. I was like, why don't they call it something else? The
Like
bump.
a dent side when it goes in.
Yeah.
How about that?
You
Yeah,
can see
this
in
is
the
sick.
bed, they definitely threw some heavy, I don't know, cinder blocks. So the fenders are smoked. And between every support rail is smashed down. So they did some heavy hauling with this thing. And of course, this is bowed out just a little bit. All that matters pretty much zero. Doesn't matter. We're gonna make it into a fun street truck. Small block Fords are awesome. They love to rev. They love to make power up top. It's already manual. I see it as like, keep it carbureted. Don't like try to modernize it too much. Let's just get like a 7,500 RPM small block in there with like a TKX or something that'll shift up there and make it really fun. Lower it 15 inches and make it sick.
Tell me
Make
more.
it handle,
Yeah.
make it awesome. But not mess with the body too much. Just make it fun. We could shorten the bed and do the short bed conversion, but then you couldn't haul any motorcycles with it.
That's true.
I think if you have to have one, full-on one car and like live a life where you're moving stuff and doing things, a lowered long bed is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Let's build it like that.
That
There's
one does
tons
the
of stuff
business.
you can do to these to make them handle. You can swap in Crown Victoria front ends. There's like a bolt up for the Panther platform. We use the whole subframe. You get the rack and pinion. You get way bigger brakes. You get better control arms. This is a front end that will never break and never work well.
Correct.
They have like giant kingpins through these huge arms.
You can't
They
lift
go,
them, you can't lower them
yeah,
without any issues.
they don't go through. They go through like ridiculous camber changes. They're just not. Yeah, exactly. They're good for. Does it work? Answer yes. That's it. That's the only question you can ask. Does it
Correct.
work? All right. Well,
This
it's
is
Barb's
sick.
birthday. Declan just showed up with his birthday present. Let's get into it, Declan. Bring it over here.
Oh, what'd you bring me? Oh,
Yes.
Yep.
I missed this. We were on the
been a
road too
minute.
long.
Been a minute. What do we got here?
Yeah, so we call ourselves a pizza team with a racing problem. We're always rocking the best pizza around. This is from Tornetta's in Pottstown, Pennsylvania. If
Yep.
you're ever in the area, I promise you it's worth it. Tell them we sent you, and they will hook you up. This is the best. The
guy's
best
treating
of
me
the
well.
best. If you want to support the channel and you don't want to buy a bunch of merch, you've got enough Stay Tuned t-shirts, you can buy us a pie if you want. People have asked. There's no stress, but if you're looking for a way to support, we have come up with this. You can buy us a pie. There's a link in the description. This is sent to us by Barb.
Jared Stretfield.
Jared Stretfield, we
Thank
appreciate
you.
you. He supported us a couple pies for Barb's birthday, so thank you very much. We're gonna dig in now and check back in a minute. Look at that.
Put it in
Get
my
yourself.
mouth, yeah.
Spicy pizza. Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, cheers, bud.
Cheers, bud.
Thank you.
Gente ane, right?
Happy birthday, Barb.
Thanks,
Bye,
bud.
Barb. Our bellies are full of the best pizza on the East Coast. Yes, I said it. We're gonna try to get a couple things done. I'm gonna fix that exhaust leak. If you guys wanna try to get this wheel off, moved 90 degrees to the right and bolt it back down, we'll take this sucker out and have some fun.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get this wheel 90 degrees. All right, I'm done. All right, I fixed the wheel. It's done.
That one's got some breaker loose juice on there already, but it's not helping. Oh, there she goes. Never mind.
Should we all get under here or what?
No, you just stay up top there.
Fix that wheel.
I already did.
What do you mean, dude? You took it off and moved it?
I just turned it 90 degrees.
Bro, I'm gonna kill you. No, that's not doing. Yeah. Gonna get easier at some point, right? It doesn't even look like there's threads on it. It's so old and rusted. We are asking for trouble here, gentlemen. Is this a 6-point socket?
Yeah. Should be.
It is. Declan knows. I'm gonna be honest, dudes. If you want to drive it today, I think I just gotta zip the other one back up. There ain't no chance. Right?
I don't want to say that before, but
There's no chance. I can't believe one came off.
yeah.
Dude, it's missing half the donut. It's just not here. I'm going back in with this one. I want to drive this.
Maybe some heat?
I want the boys to drive. Forget it, dude. I ain't come. Look at it. It's like look like it's been under the sea for 25 years. Barb, forget it. You got yours off? No. All right. I'm failing on purpose down here.
You're gonna fail on purpose too?
Yeah, let's go in for a ride, dog.
All right.
All right, after failing on my second attempt to fix this exhaust leak, we decided we're taking this sucker out anyway. It's Barb's birthday. He's going to lead us out of here in the truck.
So the brakes, no bueno, correct?
Nothing's good, but everything works.
Perfect.
And it goes reverse, 1, 2, 3.
Reverse, 1.
You'll find it. Fire it up.
Somewhere. Where's new cheese? That neutral?
Sure. Find it.
All right.
You got it, boy. First try. Look at that. Barb's never driven a 3 on the tree.
Oh yeah, look at this. This is a big truck, huh?
Yeah. Right. Hit it.
Oh Lord.
Is this what they mean by 4 on the floor? Nice.
This thing is sick.
Hell yeah. Take it on the main road.
Ritz.
Yeah, doggy. Barb's doing it. I thought you were going to have trouble with it.
We're just gonna have one at Gallagher's, that's it.
Yes. Just
Only one, Barb. 1 for Barb.
Or also go right there?
Yeah, a lot of them do.
They tend to drive right to Gallagher's.
That's definitely not.
That was first gear, buddy.
Okay.
It's not a Z06, brother.
It's definitely not.
That's not the right gear. You're right. Pull it to you. Attaboy. Yeah! Yeah!
Again.
Yes!
Oh yeah, this thing's sick.
Yeah, that's it.
Somewhere. There you go.
Going over, he's turning. He's turning.
Oh,
my
turning.
God,
Oh
dude.
my God.
Jesus Christ, Barb.
We're good, we're good.
Fine, it's all fine.
We're just having a blast.
It's under control. We're going 18 miles an hour.
Dude, if this door opens, I definitely won't
It felt bad.
0%
It felt bad.
This dashboard off.
It's a lot of truck.
Yeah, a lot of truck, baby.
That shit runs awesome.
Oh, it does run really nice. It's got a little stumble like if hard throttle, but if you're in it, it's good.
Feel that power.
Yeah, dude.
It feels pretty good.
Yeah. It started, stopped. It does there, like I said, man. It's definitely a great starting point. It's a good value.
Yeah,
if you were like, this was your one project and you started doing small upgrades here and there, you'd have a nice driver for sure for a long time.
I cannot wait to work on this thing.
It's gonna be wicked.
All right. Make it do cool stuff.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, all right, I'll do it right now. Let's go.
Hell yeah, that
was sick. That was so sick.
Happy birthday, baby.
Thanks. Woo! That was sick. Did you get it?
Rowdy.
So sick. That was rowdy, dude. That was sick.
Yes!
Dude, that was so sick.
What a rip.
God.
It immediately
What
like
a
threw the truck sideways and I was like, I'll just
Yeah.
stand on it forever. Keep going. That's it for this episode of Stay Tuned. Follow along as we build up this F100 into something absolutely killer. I'm pumped. $6,500 real running, driving, usable project sport truck. Awesome. Please like and subscribe and we'll see y'all next time.